Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
And that gets things running. Angelino. And it's Al-Sharawi. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Fikayo Tomori has a rare reputation of being one of the few English footballers to succeed particularly well in Italy. And his very front-footed approach to defending has been very impressive. He's very fast for a defender. And that pace allows him to both engage opponents early, while at the same time he can do a lot of covering and recovering, so being able...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! A lot... Shomorodov! Musa. Now then, the ball's come loose. Joao Felix. Here's Jovic. Joao Felix has been caught there, it's a foul. Gabbia. Reinders. Joao Felix. Shifted it to the flank. Tries a header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now they can clear their lines. Pulisic goes short. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Loftus-Cheek. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Pulisic. Angelino defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Pellegrini, Angelino, Shomorodov. No goals as yet. Jovic. Quarter of an hour played. Musa. Now it's Joao Felix. Tomori could try cutting inside here. Pellegrini. And it's Al-Sharawi. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Musa looking to run onto it. Taken off it pretty forcefully. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No, that's been intercepted. The fullback is in acres of space here. That'll be a throw-in. And it's pulled back. Shot a goal! And he's really put himself on the line here. And it's been taken short. Chooses to go back. He's had a hit! And it's hoisted clear. Oh, this is a great position. Loftus-Cheek. Jovic. Milan do have a chance to counter here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pavlovic. And he's forced to go back. Loftus-Cheek.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He is through here! And the finish! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Tomori. Ball played for Musa. Pellegrini. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Shomorodov! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he was quick to react. El-Shaarawy. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Now it's Jovic. Shomorodov. Gabia. Tomori. Bartesaghi. Reinders. Here's João Felix. It's a pretty loose pass. Pellegrini. Shomorodov. El-Shaarawy. Shomorodov. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Angelino plays it short. And that'll be the final action of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change.
Chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Bartesaghi. Pulisic. Here's João Felix.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
João Felix.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Chance here to counter. El-Shaarawy. Angelino. And the shot! It's in he goes again! No, he didn't quite meet it right. We're still waiting for a goal to report here. Tomori. João Felix. Gabbia. It's Loftus-Cheek. Tomori. Now Gabbia. Pavlovic. And still we await the first breakthrough. He's cut it out. Loftus-Cheek. Pellegrini. Good running, strong and purposeful. Shomurodov. There's the shot! It's in!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Numero 19.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he continually breaks the lines and gets himself into terrific positions.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
The message is clear, none shall pass. João Felix! And that is doing no harm at all.
Milan have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. He's through. Jovic! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Cambio di giocatori.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And it's El-Shaarawy. And he's picked out the run. And he's had a hit! That has been knocked clear. Angelino unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Can he finish? João Felix. Not the most accurate pass. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Great hit! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
So, third corner of the game. Angelino with the short one. And he's heaved it away. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between. Shomorodov! And it's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Ha segnato all'80° minuto, numero 14.
Milan making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Attenzione, un cambio. Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 92, El Shaarawy. Numero 19, numero 7, numero 11, numero 17.
Here's Chukwueze.
In campo per il numero 35, il numero 56, il numero 21,
puts his foot on the gas.
18, il numero 16.
Cleared without complication. Great defending, strong and determined. Just 5 minutes left. Baldanzi. Shomorodov. Baldanzi. Shomorodov. Milan can't breathe again. Just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have...
He's having a go! And that certainly packed a punch. So what can they make of this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rafael Leao. He has found the way through. Reinders. Up for a header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
João Felix is offering a right smile there.
5 minutes to add. Chukwueze. Now who's going to be first to this? Jovic. He rises! He's got away with one there.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Hernandez. And that's it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Shomorodov.